students, welcome to VK Lectures. In this lecture, we will be discussing the question number 25 from Karnataka set 2024. A particle is initially in ground state in a one-dimensional harmonic oscillator potential, and at t equal to 0, a perturbation v of x comma t equal to v naught x cube e to the power minus t by tau is turned on. After long duration, particle will be found in. So we have the perturbation, which is v is equal to v naught x cube e to the power minus t by tau. So we can see that this is exponentially decreasing perturbation, and after a long time it will perturbation will decay to 0, and this function will last as long as it is a non-zero value. That means at infinite time it will be becoming 0. Now the particle is initially in the ground state, so x cube is going to act on ground state, and over it we will get some other state. That means after the x cube acting on the ground state, we will come to mth state, and we know that what is x is a plus a dagger, where a is equal to, or we can write proportional to, not equal to, proportional to a plus a dagger. So a is a annihilation operator, where a dagger is a creation operator. So x is proportional to a plus a dagger, so we need to act x cube on the ground state. Let us see what will happen. So x cube acting on ground state means a plus a dagger whole cube acting on the ground state. So expanding this, we have a cube plus 3a square a dagger plus 3a dagger square plus a dagger cube. All this should act on the ground state 0. Now let's see one by one. If a cube, that is annihilation operator, acts on the ground state, you will not get any eigenstate, because the particle is already in the ground state. It cannot go beyond ground state. So this is the lowest state that is possible. So a cube acting on ground state means it cannot go to -1. It should be positive real number, whole numbers. Okay. Now the next one, 3a square a dagger acting on 0. A dagger can act on 0 and form 1, but 2 annihilation operator is there, which will bring the 1 to -1. So we'll rewrite this. So 3a square a dagger 0 means it is some constant into 1. So we got the first state, but a dagger, a square is acting on 1. So a square, if it acts on 1, it will become 3a 0. Again 1 will come to 0. So again a is acting on 0. A cannot act on 0. So this is also not possible. This is also not possible. This is also not possible. Now let's see what about 3a dagger square acting on 0. So a dagger square, that is 2 times a dagger acting on 0, it will give you 3a. It is from the ground state, it will go to 1 and 2, so it becomes 2. So when A acts on 2, it will become 1. So 3, 1. So first state is confirmed. You can reach first state. Now the next one is A dagger cube acting on 0. Yes, this is possible because all are creation operator. From 0 you get A square acting on 1 plus A acting on 2, not plus, changes to, then some constant acting on, not acting, we will get 3. So 3 times 0. So you need to understand that A, which is annihilation operator, bring the state to lower state. So if A acts on M, it changes to, or we will get M minus 1 state. If A dagger acts on M, we will get M plus 1 state. It's just, that's why it is called a ladder operator. 0, 1, 2, 3. So it goes like this. If you operate A here, it will go to 0. If I operate A dagger here, it will go to 3. A dagger is plus, remember this plus. It will go to higher excited state. So A. So what we get? We will get 1 and 3 state. So either we will get in first state or first excited, because it's already in the ground state, first excited state, or third excited state.